Minsu's mother shed tears as she witnessed her daughter looking beautiful. Her husband held her hand tightly, and they both stood there, admiring how beautiful and happy she looked. Sunjin and Minsu continued walking slowly as they approached the stage and stood there facing each other. Sunjin stared at Minsu, unable to believe that he was finally marrying the girl he loved so much. Looking at her, he expressed his love and admiration for her beauty. Minsu, with a smile, responded with love in return. The wedding announcer, observing them, instructed them to bow to each other. They slowly bowed, following the tradition. He then told them to bow to the crowd, and they turned around, bowing respectfully. Finally, he instructed them to bow to each other again, and they complied. After this, he called for the best man and the best lady. Woobin and Yuna stood up and walked up to the stage. The announcer handed them small bowls of uncooked rice and instructed them to sprinkle it over the couple as a sign of good fortune and happiness in their marriage. Woobin and Yuna did as they were told. The wedding announcer then looked at the couple and declared them husband and wife. The crowd erupted into applause as Sunjin and Minsu walked away. Minsu was to be taken to her room to await the marriage consummation. Yuna turned to her mother, expressing disbelief that they were following every detail of the tradition. She had assumed there would be a celebration or some form of festivity. Her mother smiled and reassured her that there would indeed be a celebration during the white wedding. She also remarked on how smart Minsu was for choosing to have a traditional wedding, stating that she felt as if she had been transported back to the historical era of Korea. Later that evening, close family members gathered for a small celebration. Woobin approached Sunjin, congratulating him on his marriage. Sunjin smiled and thanked him. Noticing Woobin's hair, he jokingly commented that the pink hair had made a return. Woobin laughed and explained that he had only dyed it for the wedding. Moving closer, he teasingly told Sunjin that Minsu must have been tired of waiting for him in the room and that he should hurry to consummate his marriage. Jokingly, he wished for them to have twins. Sunjin, feeling slightly shy, told Woobin he was being childish. Checking his phone, he looked at Woobin and told him that it was time for him to go see Minsu. Woobin cheered him on as he walked away, shouting the word twins behind him. He thought about how genuinely happy he was for his friend. Looking around, Woobin noticed Yuna staring at him. As she was about to approach him, he immediately walked out, prompting Yuna to run after him. Stopping him, she asked if he was okay. Woobin looked at her and reassured her that he was fine, asking if she needed something. Yuna, looking at him, pointed out that he was acting strangely, noting that everything had been fine between them the previous day. She asked if something had happened during his date with Minsu. Woobin insisted that he was okay. As he turned to walk away, Yuna grabbed his hand, urging him not to act that way. Woobin turned and looked at her, explaining that he needed some space, and asking her to stop calling, sending messages, or coming to his place. He told her that he was going through a healing stage and needed to be alone. Refusing to let go of his hand, Yuna assured him that she was willing to be by his side while he healed. Woobin told her to let him go, stating that he was not in the right state of mind. He explained that he had only given love a chance once, and now his heart was completely sealed again, making it impossible for him to give her what she wanted. He looked at her and told her that he was not good for her. Reminding her of how she had seen him turn into a monster when angry, he insisted that she did not deserve such a person in her life. Slowly, he pulled his hand away from hers and walked away, leaving Yuna standing there, heartbroken.